Welcome back. Signs warning motorists about speed cameras could soon be scrapped in New South Wales. The Auditor-General recommended the signs, which are usually placed 250 metres ahead of a speed camera, be removed because they only slow drivers down for a short time.
Yes, another breaking news, Let's get today's take on this with Shelly Horton from munhoney.com.au and comedian Vince Sorrenti. Shelly, I mean, other states apparently don't do this. They don't warn drivers that there's a speed camera up there. So should we have these signs in the first place?
Thanks, Scoop. Yeah. I actually think they're still a good idea because I think the visual reminder to slow down does work. And for me, it's often...
You think we should put up more signs, less cameras?
Yes.
More
Signs, less cameras.
How about that?
I'm a little bit of a... I don't know, Pollyanna in that I still have all the points on my licence. I haven't, been done for speeding, but I do actually get triggered by those signs to slow down. So I think I'm an example of them working.
Yeah, and for me, Vince, a lot of these cameras and signs are in hot spots. They're in danger zones.
Yeah.
They're in places where fatalities have previously occurred. So surely that's got to be considered, doesn't it?
Yeah, sure. But I think more signs would be good than don't have the cameras, just have the sign. Signs are ridiculous. I mean, the law is the law. I mean, King's Cross used to have a sign up. King's Cross Police now targeting, and it'll have like seat belts. So if you're involved in a drive-by shooting, better have your belt on because they'll be right on you. Seriously, how stupid is a sign about the law that already exists? King's Cross Police now targeting smokers.
You know what? That's a great version of underbelly too. Underbelly seat belt. The
seat belt goes under the belly.
It's a real deep dive. Because they used to just be click like at the front when that came in.
Oh, the sash.
Oh, the sash.
Also making news, employees are getting a dressing down over their choice of workwear. Some managers have even called in stylists to help staff choose appropriate clothing as a growing number of businesses adopt more casual dress codes. So Vince, employers are concerned about staff turning up in ripped jeans and thongs. Thongs, I think, on the feet variety of thong.
Either or, I don't want to see them either way.
Given the choice, every Aussie would dress like. Seriously, I mean, if you could live your life in a T-shirt, board shorts and thongs, great.
Yeah.
But if I'm buying a car of someone, they better be wearing a suit and suffering.
Yeah.
I don't want them, relaxing it. Well, if I'm paying you money, I want you to be hot, uncomfortable. I can't wait to get this crap off.
Yeah, I want a full tuxedo, the full penguin. You know what I mean?
I love the penguin
Silver
suit.
service suit.
If I'm doing a gig and the dress code is black tie, it's great. You don't have to think about it.
Yeah, that's it.
Works.
That's true.
Don't think about it.
That's for boys.
For guys.
For women, black tie
But
is
there's
like,
a difference for
no.
guys dressing for an office than it is for women dressing for an office because we can just wear suits.
Yeah, I know, it's very easy for you guys, and I'd like to just bring attention to the fact this is the first time I haven't shown cleavage on your show this year. So, for me, I
Very disappointing.
Obviously, Shelley, we do need the ratings.
But I probably wouldn't fit a lot of these dress codes. So I think that sometimes you've got to understand that, I don't know what a lounge suit is. There's a lot of the dress codes that we probably need decoded and explained to us. But I think...
So what, lounge suit
Yeah, I still don't
is
really
or is
Lounge suit is
acceptable?
no, with a tie. Lounge suit does include a tie. I'm pretty
But is
sure.
it like a linen suit?
No,
Not the
any
black
suit
suit?
that's
I
not
don't
black tie is a lounge suit, apparently.
See, and when it comes to women and dress codes, it gets very...
It's very
Should you have a stylist? Let's get back to... Should
Oh,
we have a
look,
stylist
you know
then?
what? I don't think you need a stylist. What you need is just some general rules for each
Maybe
workplace.
you
But
put
how
up
do you
pictures.
say this?
Don't show your boobs.
Your skirt must be this length.
Yeah, I don't See, I don't even
Yeah,
think
well,
you
that's
can
what you
these
look.
days.
Just you were opening up a can of worms. Just put a suit on or whatever.
If ever on a
to go to
uniform.
work. It's not.
Uniform.
a
boiler suit.
ruler that when you have to
No.
lean forward and see how short it
Full
was.
communist boiler suit. Everyone wears that. And then we're
How
all
much
fine.
money would we save?
I would
Oh,
say
it'd be
I'd be
amazing.
happy with that.
And I'd get an extra hour in the day because I wouldn't sit there going, what am I going to wear?
In the
summer
summer ones, I had the
Takes all
sleeveless
that
one
crap
like
out.
Angry Anderson and Bound for Glory. It just for something which I worked out.
Let's change up the accessories.
Yeah, but
You're
with a belt,
done.
you put a belt.
Belt bag.
Hot. All right, we got it. We know.
Boiler
Sorted.
suit. Join us on Boiler Suit Day.
Yeah.
Stay with us when we come back. Queensland kids as young as 3 to start kindy in a radical new plan to help them prepare for big school.
And getting revenge, why people can take up to a year, sweet long year, to get their retribution.
Oh, but it was so worth it.
It was.
Welcome back. Australian children as young as 3 will be able to start primary school in Queensland. It's part of a radical new plan to help kids prepare for big school. The program will run for about 6 hours a week and will include indoor and outdoor play as well as classes to develop their social skills.
As well as writing maths.
Yeah,
You're still here to do this. Vince, what do you reckon about this? Look, my kids started young and it was just good just to get them into... They didn't learn much, but they actively play. They do, they get a bit of structure twice a week. It was just a little bit of time.
Mine did too. All my 4 kids started school at 3, at preschool or kindy, whatever you want to call it, whatever state you're in. But I think it's good. Get them in really, get them institutionalised really young. Kids, you are gender fluid. The world will end in 5 years. You should be a rebellion extinctionist.
Oh my
yeah, why not?
Vince, please.
Oh dear.
Look, I think this could be a part of an answer to our childcare problems because we've got all of those really expensive childcare centres. This is free. So maybe it could actually lessen some of the pressure on the mums and dads for childcare and give the kids a bit of routine.
So 6 hours a week?
6 hours a week. I know it's not... Maybe
but even if it's just like a morning,
we'll extend it.
Like if you're a parent that's trying to get back into the workplace, like those 2 mornings, you can start to use that to get...
Be good if you could go, can I have those 6 hours in one day?
Yeah.
Yes, please. Yes.
Yeah.
If I pay extra, can I get 12?
It does get them into the routine, and as you say, if they're just finger painting and sort of playing, that's great.
But that's what they say.
They're going to a place every day.
And I've spoken to quite a few teachers about this. They say that children actually learn better in play-based environment until they're around 7, and then a structured educational environment sort of works better for them. So as long as it's still in that play-based, I guess it's
100%.
fine. Revenge really is a dish best served cold. A new study found people who feel wronged by someone else can take up to a year to strike back and get retribution.
Sweet.
Only 1 in 10 people strike back immediately after being offended. The majority will wait it out to settle the score.
What a vindictive bunch we are.
So, Vince, the study found revenge isn't necessarily about getting back at somebody, it's to restore the avenger's own self-esteem.
I think so. I think the revenge period is really like it's a plotting time. It's a sort of, and for the person who committed the original crime, it's a fear time. Like in Calabria, the vendetta, the mafia, they're really big on revenge. It's actually quite structured. You strike back exactly 90 days after someone...
And if you miss that period, you've just got to let it go.
It's written in stone, so you've got 90 days to go, and the other person's got 90 days to go, so it's really good. It's kind of, it's set in the 90-day vendetta.
Oh, wow. Because also, the year's good, because we were just saying before, because if you think, oh, I've done something wrong, and then after you're like, well, maybe that's never going to happen.
Surprise attack.
Eternally G.
Yeah. What do you think, Shelly?
I'm all about the revenge straight away while you're still a hothead. So I have a girlfriend whose boyfriend cheated. She got a bottle of water and wrote the word cheater on his carpet in his lounge room and then sprinkled the shag pile. Then sprinkled some alfalfa seeds, and like a week later it sprouted and the word cheater was spelt out. He had to get the carpets replaced. I'm like, that's awesome. I'm sorry, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's pretty well thought out for a straightaway one,
Yeah, well, it was like she had to leave the house, so it was like, leave a little message.
She didn't even wait the 90 days. She
Didn't wait 90 days, no.
She was like Sicilian style, straight in.
I like it.
Those Calabrian
Forget those
stuff.
Calabrians.
Yeah, exactly.
She's Godfather, right, straight up.
Just take the cannoli and go. Let us know what you think on Facebook and Twitter. Great to have your company.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. Coming up on Today Extra, sick of rotating all the same.